Hi there. In this video, we're going to look at your settings and your policy setups. Don't worry, that's nothing nasty, in eBay. So let's go to eBay, on my eBay and selling. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to this little pull down here, and then we're going to go to account settings. So what we're going to do from here is get ourselves ready to list some of our products, and that means we're going to set up some policies. So what that means is what we're doing about shipping and returns and payments, all of those good things. And we're also going to set up some settings for, say, for example, 48 tracked for shipping and for all sorts of other things. Now, we've got all sorts of information in here that you should be setting up as well. But there's other things that you need to think about too before we do any of this. If you're handling customer data, you need to be registered for ICO. That's the Information Commissioner's Office. And under the new GDPR rules, or the not so new GDPR rules now, you probably need to be registered. So why don't you go and check out and take the assessment to see if that's something you need to do. There is a fee. It's around £50 a year, but it keeps you covered and it gives you policies to look after the data of the people that you're handling. So let's go back to here and let's have a scoot down first to postage preferences. This is where you're going to set whether you're going to allow click and collect, whether you're going to go for the global shipping program, which I believe you should, because you are responsible to the border. eBay then are responsible thereafter. So that's a good thing. You can also look at different postage rules and rates that you're going to set in different spaces. So go and edit and add all of the different ones that you're looking for. Also, look at your working days and cut-off time for how and when you're going to ship your orders. And make sure your customers know, if you're shipping every single day, that if they do their order before 1 p.m. on that day, it's likely to go out. Just put a little line on the bottom of it. So once you've added all of those, then come across to the business policies. Now, they're not as scary as they sound. It's only about payments. So how do you want to be paid? I have them set up for auction and for buy it nows. So that's all that I have on there for that one. So for each one, I will set that on my listing when I create it. For returns, you need to create a returns policy. So for example, if you have personalised products, you may want a different returns policy to if something is just a standard sale. So personalised products, unless you've made a mistake, I would personally say they cannot be returned. So also on postage, I use tracked 48 and tracked 24 for large letter and small parcel. You might have a different one for medium parcel, or you might have a very specific one for a line that falls out of all of those rules. But just to make absolutely certain that you're charging the right amount, it may well be if you have a random item, you pick a very different policy for that one product. Now, once you've got all of those set up, you're ready to rock and start listing your first products. And when you're adding them, you'll be able to add in these just underneath. So when we come to do that, you'll see that straight away. Now, I got carried away and ended up with shed loads that I now need to merge or get rid of, because in the beginning, I had no idea of what and where and how to do things. So hopefully you'll keep yours nice and neat and tidy, and you'll make it easy for yourself to fulfill more orders.